what's up? I know it's been a little minute. All right, so check it. I'm back like I never left. All right, I'm back like I never left. And now, we got like some official cameras, like an official crew, like people that record me. Like I ain't like running and like hitting record and then trying to run in the camera and center myself. Well, at least not this video. So, I may have to do that later. If YouTube would stop playing and start paying me, then I could, pay for it, like to have this all the time. But I just wanted to come, this video is called, I'm Not Okay. It's kind of self-explanatory a little bit, but let's kind of dive into it. And I think that one of the hardest things that we have to deal with is we legit love to lie to ourselves. It's amazing to me that so many people be like, I never lie. I hate liars. Liars get on my last nerve. If somebody lie, no, but you lie to yourself every day. You lie and say, I'm okay when I'm not. You say, I'm good. People say, how you doing? I'm great. And especially like if you are like a believer in Jesus Christ, we just be like real deep, how you doing? Blessed and highly favored in the Lord, and the Lord is on my side, and he fight my battles, and he kick everybody down that I don't like. No. Some days we don't feel that way, and we're legit not okay. And in the middle of this pandemic, in the middle of the separation from people that I love, and the distance that we no longer are with each other, or I see my family and my loved ones every single week or whatever it may be. I don't have that privilege a lot of times. And a lot of my family, either has battled like cancer or something like that. And so like their immune system is very low. So we try not to be around them and stuff like that. Like I'm just not okay. And I think that we have to learn how to be honest. And I have come to a point where I have chosen to live in my own honesty from here on out. Like, I don't have it all together. I'm messed up. I make dumb decisions. I fall. If you corner me the wrong way, I still, these hands still do work, and I'm trying to ask God to like restrain that side of me. But the reality of it is I don't have it all together. And I think that a lot of times we look at leaders and, their position, and we feel like they're not human. And I'm gonna try to get through this part without crying. YouTube, I don't like to cry on YouTube. I save that for like church. But it's hard when you are a bona fide, you're a leader. And what happens is that majority of leaders, people love to pick leaders apart and find the few flaws in them and highlight those flaws without looking at the reality of what everything else that they do well. It's amazing that we will talk about all the good that like Martin Luther King did, but then also at the same time, they highlight the fact that, he cheated on his wife. And that is like, we try to highlight the negatives to tear down the positives, and not to excuse any of that. It's just that the fact of every leader has a flaw somewhere. It doesn't matter how good of a leader they are. It doesn't matter how perfect you think they are. Everybody has a flaw somewhere. And I think what we've done is that we almost made people lie to us because we want them to have it all together, and we didn't give them the space to be honest and the room to be honest, to say, I'm not okay. Something is wrong and my heart is broken. And I had to really sit back and really analyze this. After the string of deaths that I've experienced, I had to realize like, I'm not okay. My heart is still broken. I'm still grieving. I'm still hurting. I'm still angry. I'm still mad. And there are times where I am literally trying to help somebody, understand God. And then also at the same time, I'm still trying to understand God. But we don't give that space to be honest, because how can we lead people and tell people that, I'm still trying to understand and grasp God, but I'm still trying to help you grasp God as well. But I had to realize this: every lifeguard that saves any individual had to learn how to swim itself. And then just because they know how to be a lifeguard in 5 feet of water doesn't necessarily mean that they couldn't drown in 24 feet of water. What am I saying is that we have to give our leaders and just people in general the space to give us the honest truth. I'm not okay. And for me, I'm not. I'm not. This season of my life has been, the past 3 years have been hell. I wish there was another word that I could use that would sound a little bit more educated. Let me sound educated in this moment. No, I'm gonna just sound honest. It's been hell. And every week to get up and to lead and to serve and to encounter people and to help people beyond what they've said, help people beyond what they've done, and help people beyond knowing what they've said about you, and you still help them, is daunting. It's hard. And I have just come to a place where I've just said that I'm just gonna be honest. I'm not okay. It doesn't feel okay. It hurts. And I don't need sympathy. I just need you to create spaces for people that you claim that you love, that you care about. Create a space for them to be honest with you. And let me just give you this nugget. You are not responsible for how someone manages your honesty. What happens is we try to manage their emotions and ours all at the same time. That's not fair to you. That's not fair to you to try to live in your honesty, but then you're afraid to give somebody else your honesty because of how they're gonna take your honesty. So if you say, well, if they cook spaghetti, and you be like, well, honestly, I really don't like spaghetti. And then they be like, oh my God, you hate me. Oh my God, I can't, you can't stand me. No, it has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with you prepared. I just don't like it. But what we'll do, we'll lie and be like, you know what, fix me a to-go plate, right? Because we don't have the space to be honest. Like we'll have a fix me a to-go plate and then go throw it away. Like, no, be honest. And not just you being honest, but then also creating a space for people to be honest with you. It's amazing how many relationships fail because we don't create spaces for people to be honest. And then you're trying to manage their emotions about your honesty. That's not fair. That's not fair. You can't manage yours and manage theirs too. And if they got a problem with your honesty, they're not the one. If you can't be honest and say, this is how I honestly feel, and without them taking issue with it or without them it's just not it. Because now you're going to spend your life trying to do and be everything that they want you to be, and then you're going to not be anything for yourself. Honesty is about being everything to yourself so that you could be something for the right people. Instead of trying to be everything to everybody, just be everything to the right, just be who you need to be to the right people. So what am I telling you today? I am just telling you, I'm not okay. I'm not. I don't have it together. And yes, I am going to write a tell-all book about everything. No, I'm joking. But I'm just creating a space for me coming back to social media soon, and me coming back, or me doing another YouTube video and coming back to YouTube. I'm just creating a space where I can just say, I'm not okay. And I pray and I hope that you find the space to be honest too, because in order for something to be properly healed, it has to be uncovered. And it also you also have to be honest about it. How are you expecting for somebody to deal with something that you aren't telling the truth about? When I go to the doctor, they ask me what's wrong. I don't say, oh, it's my arm, when it's really my leg. They start trying to fix my arm and nothing is wrong with my arm. That's what we're doing. It's really our leg that's the issue, but you're afraid to say it because we haven't created a space of honesty. And so I'm just challenging you that you create a space of honesty in every friendship, every relationship, even with your family, that you create spaces of honesty. They ask, how you doing? Hey, I'm hurting, I'm struggling, but I'm here. And I just think that we just need to create those spaces. And everybody won't be able to handle that. Everybody won't be able to handle your honesty, but you have to be at a place where you handle it because you are held accountable for what you are honest with. So this is the clip, this is the video, this is everything, all right? I'm just telling you, I'm not okay. You may be okay, but I'm not. And I'm a growing process every single day, all right? Now, YouTube, always remember how we end every video. God is doing more than what you think he is, and you're doing better than what you think you are. God is doing more than what you think he is, and you're doing better than what you think you are. All right? I'll see you guys soon.